Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video on my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys where I buy my used PC parts and some of my new PC parts as well. A lot of you guys have been asking me this as well, and y'all also asked me how do I know what to put together, and I'm going to try my best to explain it to you guys. So yeah, let's get right into the video. Before we get in this video, I want to thank Flexy Spot for sponsoring this video. Flexy Spot was kind enough to send me over this desk. It's their E6 standing desk, and you can control how tall you want it to go, and this is perfect for PC flippers like us because we can build it at standing points, which is good because I love building my PC standing up, and bending over really do be hurting my back. But of course, you can also put it low as well for pictures or anything else of the sort. This spot includes a 15-year warranty to cover the desk frame and as well as the motor if anything goes wrong. The table is very strong and can lift up to 365 pounds. I'm not that heavy, but I'm gonna show y'all. It can hold up to 360 pounds and can even hold up to me, and I have so much trust in this table. Like, I know it's not going nowhere. This desk, the color is amazing, you guys, and I love the way it looks. Like, it just looks so amazing, and it gave my PC room a pop of color. This is really good to put your computers on for pictures. And the favorite thing about it is the way that it can move. It can lift up to so many pounds, and I love the fact that it even comes with wheels. I did not install wheels, but if you guys want to install wheels, I definitely recommend it. You guys can push it anywhere you like. I cannot wait to use this to build all my computers and more. So make sure you guys go grab this table using my link below. You definitely don't want to miss it, and I already love it and I just got it, so I know all of you guys will love it as well. So yeah, go use my link below, and thank you again Flexy Spot for sponsoring this video. Oh yeah, so we are now on my computer. It looks crazy. Like, I know my webcam look I know it looks bad, okay? I didn't drop a bag on my webcam. So the first thing that I use is a PC tracker on Google Sheets. I would drop this, I would link this below, but I do not have the empty version of it. I might have it, I have to check. If I do have the empty version of it, like, I will go ahead and drop it below. But this is basically just a sheets list that lets you document all of your parts, how much they cost, the total, and how much you can sell it for, how much profit you made, all that type of stuff. It is going to be really helpful because you can kind of get a markup of where you're at mid build. So if I buy like a combo and then like a case, I can see what my total is already, and that can let me know how I should go about my other PC parts. Like, okay, this build kind of getting a little expensive, let me go for more. Like, I get the point. Okay, now for my parts, you guys have seen that I have said a couple times I use Discord, Reddit. These are just some of my most biggest things that I do use. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I mean by that. I'm gonna of course link it down in the description, but I'm gonna show you guys the Reddit and the Discord that I was talking about. Okay, so once you guys are on Reddit, you're just gonna search up r/hardware swap. I'm already in it, so I don't know like how that's gonna go about it. And for me, I go to this and I click new, because if you click hot, it's gonna be things that people are already interacting with, which means it's 80% of the time sold, and like there's like no point of looking at it. So you just go through it and you look at what you're looking for. You can even post a listing of what you want, like if you want to buy something, if you're looking for something in particular for yourself, or if you want to, you know, like, yeah, if you want to buy something. So you just look around. I've probably already seen these because I live on Reddit hardware swap, especially when I'm having a PC upcoming. So we're gonna just go ahead and get off here. But if you guys do come here, they have something that says Discord, and it allows you to go to their hardware swap on Discord. Okay, now the Discord hardware swap is literally the same thing as the Reddit hardware swap, but the Discord hardware swap has lesser members. It is lesser active. So for an example, this stuff has been here for hours. One thing they had uploaded today was literally this that uploaded at like 2 a.m. in the morning, but Reddit hardware swap has things uploading every hour or so. Keep in mind, a majority of these sellers are going to be using PayPal. Okay, so you want to make sure you have a PayPal account, because you're going to use a PayPal because you're going to go through the business. You're going to be sending you invoices and stuff. Another place sometimes I go is java.gg, and I go to the price drops, and I just look on here because sometimes they be price dropping some good things. Okay, so I be looking sometimes. So I don't know nothing about PCs, y'all. Search up, look at your local marketplace, all that type of stuff. Okay, y'all always ask me, I'm gonna answer this question right here. Y'all always ask me, how do I know what to pair with what? How do I know what to pair with? Okay, in PC, there's something called a bottleneck. Okay, something called a bottleneck. And you have to be able to know the year of stuff, what stuff can handle, and overall what sells. So in my opinion, I used to do Intel. Probably like a year ago, I used to do Intel, like Intel only. Never did my foot in the AMD world. But I did my foot in the AMD world, and I realized how like I don't know, like how broad their CPUs are. Like you can do a Ryzen 5 3600 and you can go so far up. Like you can put it with so many GPUs. And then I realized Ryzen 5 3600 was a good bang for a budget. Okay, so you have to realize what's selling. So when I switched to Ryzen 5s, that started selling for me way better than Intel. Okay, I used to do AMD graphics cards, but when I switched into video, that sold for me way better. Okay, now the black and white thing, y'all, it's really iffy for me. I have yet to figure out if black or white sells better in my marketplace because they both sell good for me. When it comes to knowing what to sell, you have to do research. What is your marketplace like? All that type of stuff. I wish I could show y'all because like I want to, but Facebook, like everywhere, is disclosing my location. Okay, that's the only thing. Like everywhere I click is gonna say where I'm at, and like I don't know what to pair. So like stated, okay, for y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a good template to try. So I recommend you guys shoot for Ryzen 5 3600s or Ryzen 5 2600 if you're trying to do like around that budgeted range. For motherboards, you have B360, B340, B350. Anything, I always try to grab a motherboard for around that $50 range. For RAM, you always go with 16 gigabytes of RAM. Clock that's 3200 megahertz. It's your starter point. Don't go no lower. You can go with a 512 SSD. I used to always put 512 SSDs in my computers, but recently, like y'all, my recent PCs, I've been putting 1 terabyte, which is crazy because I never thought I would say that. Cases. So for me, y'all seen I went with the Okino's Aqua 3. This was probably the most money I've ever spent on a case. Okay, $71 on a case was not something I had in my plans, but it's a good case. It has good qualities to it. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go and get it. I'm tired of these cases not coming with hubs. I always have to add on something, and it makes the case about $70 after I add on either new fans or new hubs. I'm like, okay, let me go with it. I like the way it look. I like the design. I'm gonna just go with it. It's gonna come the quickest, and I don't regret it. But for me, for my cases, I like to budget around $50 to $60 for my graphics cards. I just told y'all this by yourself. Recently, these are my go-tos. If I'm having a Ryzen 5 2600, I'm pairing it with a 1660 Super. If I need a quick put-it-together budget build, 1660 Super. Especially if I find it for around $70, 1660 Super. If I find a good deal on a 1080 Ti or a 1070 Ti, I'm doing that as well. Y'all gonna see my recent builds. I'm done building with 1080s. I'm done building with 1070s. I'm only going with the Ti version. So it has to be a 1070 Ti. It has to be 1080 Ti because it sells better. Okay. 1080, I'm paying around 100 to 150. That's it. For a Ti at least. For 1080 Ti, I'm going 150. For a 1070 Ti, I'm going 130, 120. Those are my two ranges, okay, for 1080s. 2060s, 2070s, those are my go-tos too now. 2060, 2070, supers, no supers, whatever, hand them to me. I'm trying to get more into the 30s. I've only tried 3050s. I want to go 3060s. So for power supplies are also something that's getting up there as well. You're going to be paying roughly around $50 to $60 for a good power supply. Okay, if you're not going with Thermal Smart, you're not going with an Aries Gaming, then you're going to be paying up a good amount of price. Okay, cases, I only shop on here for cases and maybe good deals. So I buy 80% of my cases I get from Newegg. Some of them I get from Amazon. Okay, y'all be asking me, how long does Newegg take to ship? All this, all that, you have to read it. Okay, free delivery January 23rd or fastest delivery January 22nd. Mind y'all, it is January 20th. I do believe that there's a Newegg like warehouse near me, y'all, because my packages come extremely quickly. I think there's actually a Newegg facility like near me. That's why my Newegg packages come so quick. Like 2 days, that's Amazon time. Where I get all of my new parts. Okay, this is where I get all of my new parts. Thankfully to my mother, she does pay for Amazon Prime, and I recommend y'all all to get Amazon Prime because without Amazon Prime, I would be broke. Shipping costs will be eating me up, and shipping time will be taking forever. Amazon Prime, y'all, will get you your parts next day. Y'all ask, how long does it take for Amazon parts? Amazon Prime is coming next day, next day. Okay, listen, it's coming immediately. That's how my parts be getting here so quick. Amazon Prime. One, I buy my CPU coolers. I always go with this ID Cooling SE. Always. The ID Cooling. I get cable switches from here. The Okino's cable extensions, I love them. I get my power supplies from here. I get hubs from here. I get cases from here sometimes. I get I get a whole bunch of different things from Amazon. Anything that I wouldn't buy used, I get from Amazon new on here. So SSDs I get from Amazon, like all that stuff, y'all, I get from Amazon. So eBay for me is really a hit or miss because I feel like eBay is where all the overprices are at. This is where everybody who overprices, this is where they come. Okay? So it's really a hit or miss for me. eBay is usually my last resort, okay? Only thing that I typically get from eBay 80% of the time are motherboards, Macari. So Macari, y'all, is really one that is also a very big hit or miss. So before the new year begun, Macari had this crazy new policy where sellers didn't have to pay any fee. Cool for us, because we're sellers. But as a buyer on Macari, this is horrible for me because that means that the buyer fees were way more money. Macari realized this. Macari realized they were losing buyers, making it hard for sellers to earn money and making it hard for Macari to earn money. So in the beginning of January of 2025, Macari updated their policy and they dropped the buyer fees and they put seller fees back, because why would you ever, y'all, you were paying almost $20 in buyer fees. Also, people on Macari do not be doing good deals. Like, they be in the joint taxing. I think hopefully this just clears up some questions that you guys have about like where I get my parts from, how do I afford them, all the type of stuff, y'all. Buy used. I had somebody tell me they try to build a PC, but the new parts was like they were gonna have to sell their house, live in a shack. Okay, guys, so this is basically going to end off this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully guys this was helpful for you guys. Once again, all the links will be in the description on where you guys can find these websites on. Discord, Hardware Swap, Amazon, all that stuff is going to be in the link down below. And don't forget to also grab you guys a good, and when I say good, I mean good looking table, y'all, from Flexy Spots down below, okay? One of the best tables I have had. I wish I could fit it in my room because that thing looks beautiful. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna see y'all all in the next part. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more videos, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.